It's Strange Antiquities. Welcome, everyone. It's Riott, and I'm here with a new game. Just a while ago, we finished Strange Horticulture, and I loved it. I loved it so much that I automatically label identifies. Oh yes, please. Press and hold Shift to zoom. Okay. Visual simplified text fonts are easier to read. Displayed window resizable. Spider visible. Spider toggle. I don't want to know what that means. Yes and yes. We'll drop you a little bit. We'll drop you a little bit, and we'll drop you a little bit. How about that? Arrow keys. WASD. Magnifying glass. Okay. Left mouse interact. Right mouse cluster inspection on items. Languages. We are on English. Very good. Good Christmas. It's Strange Antiquities. Here we go. As a thaumaturgist apprentice, there's a lot to learn. I hope I said that right. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop, Strange Antiquities, in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. Oh no, the ravens were an omen, cawing, Jesus, really loudly in my ear. A circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dread. Calm down. Jesus. Oh no, ink on my paper. You made me ink. Day 1, Thursday. Why Thursday? A baby! Yeah! Oh, spider toggle. I see. Can I turn that off? Seriously? I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. Okay, it's like the other one. Okay, where you lose your mind, correct? Oh, okay. I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. It's Eli. I am leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Okay, trust me, please. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. Okay. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you, okay? If in doubt, study it carefully. And remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. Why? Well, what do you have? In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. Then why leave it in my care? Just close it then. Good God. I don't like that I can hold that. Use the arrow keys to navigate your shop. Oh! Oh dear. Oh. Oh. Okay. The thaumaturgy. I think that's how you say it. Visits. Oh, and it gives you the... Okay. A collector and a curator. Eli is a collector and curator of powerful objects. Objects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands and armed with the right knowledge can be a gateway to so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of Strange Antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side, a side that is mostly reserved for the store's cat, Jupiter. Jupiter! A baby! I love cats. Have I mentioned that I love cats? Jupiter is the thaumaturgy's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturgy. I want to say that's how you say it. I'm going to look it up after this episode, and if I make a fool of myself, that's how you learn how to say words. Duh. Jupiter found Strange Antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. Okay, so they should make a... Oh, so cute. Okay. Hello, Thomas. Congratulations. Today's the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. I don't like you already. That's me. Yeah, I gathered. I'm the man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog named Hamish. You'll die on a mountain, I presume. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. Do not touch my Jupiter. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Use, okay, to inspect them. Color and composition, a sense of touch, sense inner perception. Okay. Hold and drag if you be so. Okay. Can I grab this? Oh! Okay. Oh. Can I click on you like I did the other one? Yeah! Hunter's Boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Very well. Simple items without embellishment. Like this. Like this. Color and composition. Move the cursor to different parts of the objects. Wood. Okay, there's wood. Sense of touch. It's rough and pitted. I have nothing to remark. Inner perception. I have nothing to remark. It does say simple. It has some evil quality. I do not like to hold it. Hard and somewhat rough. Soft sound like serpent's whisper emanates from within. I don't like that. It has some evil quality. I do not like to hold it. Okay, simple. Okay. Well, I like that one, considering, all things considering. I don't like that these are locked. And I don't like that there's dolls in there. And I don't like you. Archive. Very well. Hint. I want to say these would be the most... I have nothing to remark. It's textured. Nothing to remark. And I have nothing to remark. What was it again? They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Like this. Yellowy brown, smooth but with hard ridges. I have nothing to remark. It gives a sensation of power. Maybe you. Yes! Okay, clues. This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, it gives you a sensation of power. Perfect. Beautiful, a Selenic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling, such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Book contents discovered. Okay. Handle your first customer. Label items when expecting them. But we already did auto label, so we are good. Hello, Jack. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. I'm sure. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. Just say 2 years ago. A creeping dark has set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hole will draw it out. Very well. The shadow hold. Or Ozidic vessel. It is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle, or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an Ozidic, I want to say is how you say it. Spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. Like this one, perhaps. Bronze. Raised detailing. I have nothing to remark, and my heart feels lighter. I'm gonna try this one. Wrong. Wasn't the item. I should slow down and think this more carefully. Okay, so it's not that. It looked very similar. Some sort of Oh, a bottle, it says. Like a container like this, maybe? Clay have been carved in. Pungent. I have nothing to remark. Why is it pungent? I don't like that. But it is a bottle. It is my only, like, container, I think. Yeah, it is my only container. Maybe this one? Yes. The item is a container of some kind. The design of the bottle is the same as the sketch. Really? That did not look like it to me. Sunbond. A sunbond is a small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. There's an auto-labeling option in the settings if adding labels by hand isn't your thing. Yeah, we're gonna focus more on the story part of it. Jupiter. Hi, David. Hello, dear. Welcome back. What's with all these ravens flying out about Undermere today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. No. Sir? Ma'am, I mean, go back to your spot. Please. A letter for you. Thank you very much. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the Shin. Charlie Weathers. We had a Weathers, right? Can I archive? Well, we'll leave it there for now. Oh! I never used the scroll. Hello, Stanley. Nice to meet you. I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. I assume it's an actual ring. Why are you slithering? Okay. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Fortune. I want to say that's how you say it. But the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear the Fortune's unearthly hiss when they hear an Ossic ring up to their ear. You mean like this? I would think a ring, but no. It's you. It's you. Yeah. There you go. Made of bone, this item satisfies the description macabre. Closer inspection confirms that a hissing noise can indeed be heard. That is very disturbing. Evocant. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart. According to popular myth, the truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. Oh, God. Oh. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. Sorry, something happened on my computer on the screen not being recorded. Ding! Hello, Jupiter. Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into, and they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. A voice of Cernunos might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Okay? Ooh. Known as the Eyes of the Forest, these ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It is alleged that Cernunos himself wielded an eye. Are hard to come by, they are powerful and should not be used carelessly. Okay. Tree? Perhaps? Would you, I suspect? Rough and gnarled. I have nothing to remark. I have nothing to remark. Well, it gave me a tree in the description, but that could easily not be it. Well, if we lose our mind, we may in fact... I should slow down and think more carefully. Okay, if we lose our mind, at least we will know. Oh, wait. Like this? Gray metal flecked with dark red. It's not rust, it's blood. A substance flakes off and leaves a mark on my fingertips. Ooh. It has an energy about it. It's clay. No. I want something more woody, I guess. Maybe this down here was it. And if not... Okay. That wasn't the item. You maybe? Bronze. Smooth. Nothing to remark. I have a strong sense of being watched. Slight out-of-body feeling like my hands belong to somebody else. Powerful. It is alleged the wielded an eye. Artifacts enabled to enter one's minds of a lesser creature. Oh. If it's not this one, then we figure out how we get back. Wasn't the item I'm looking for. Okay, beautiful. A deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Okay, roll. Click a segment of the seal and bank the disc to break it. Okay. Okay. Now we roll. Click a die and unlock it. Oh, muy bien. Okay, but those are not it. Oof. Oh. Break the seal before it breaks your mind. Oh, Jesus. Dude. Kitty. Stars can be any matching symbol. Okay. Okay. Win the dice game. Sanity restored. I love these little mini games. Oh my god, I just heard a weird sound. Hello, Edmund. Welcome back. Yes. The voice. Correct. Okay. So, we know it's not this one, it's not this one, it's not this one. And... Don't tell me. Was I looking at the wrong thing? I was looking at the wrong thing. Why was I looking at the eye? I was looking at the eye, as opposed to the voice. To any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties, with skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. They tricked me. It was the voice and not the eye. Okay. It's a pagan god of the forest and nature. I'm going to look up the way you say that as well, because I could be wrong. Typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a torque. So this one. Bruh. That's not a stag, that's a ram. Well, it's one or the other. Yes. It's neither! Dead. What? I was wrong again. Wrong again. Hmm. It's a man. Say it again. Wearing his torch. Made of bronze, a similar looking item appears around the neck. Okay, in the sketch. Very well. Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from Spirit Eye, believing them to be a window to the world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than a superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show, another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps, a layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Very well. Closed and a. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach the back barrow. Sonar? Excuse me? Whoa, okay. Oh, it's me doing that. Whoa. This is so cool! Shut up. This is so cool. I did that! It has you trace. Oh my god! Okay, an escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Northwest. Okay. Well. Hi, Jupiter. Hi. Okay. The ornithologist, Edmund Bishop, the 14th Lord of Gleeston Castle. Gleeston? Is a man of wealth and privilege like the 13 before him. Correct, because he's the 14th. He is a man who would be easy to despise, as his father was, but he is well loved by those who know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient languages at the University of Cumbria, but his real passion is birds. No wonder he was freaked out by the crows. His students learned to divert particularly dense lectures on Latin declension by asking about local owl species or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Edmund was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of his adventures in Africa and New Zealand. Of course, that's how it always is. You give professors an inch and they take the mile. Anyway, that was amazing. I love this game. I loved strange horticulture. I hope that maybe I'll do a special episode on the earlier that the main game gives us. But that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me and for keeping me company. It's a new adventure of Strange Antiquities. Oh my god. And the loveliest part about it is that they are standalones, but they do tie back to each other because they were talking about Undermere, and the fact that Jupiter likes to hang around. And Back Barrow, we've been there before as well in the last game, so we will see if the characters come back. Oh, David has the mail carrier, so we may get some new friends and some old friends. But with that, I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, day, and or night. Thank you for keeping me company as always, and I will. Goodbye. Exactly. Bye.